Hey boys and girls, welcome back to Persona 5 Strikers. In the last episode, we fought off against the Demon King of Vanity, Ango Natsume, mending his broken heart as well as ending the reign of the Monarch of Sendai once and for all. Now, with the time to finally get ready for our next grand adventure, the originally planned target that Zenkichi had tasked for us, apparently somewhere inside the city of Sapporo. And with the fact that he did task us a long time ago, all the way back when we were in Shibuya, it's honestly about time we start dealing with our original targets, since this was just like one that we ended up running into because Sophia ended up being able to sniff them out while we were on the road to Sapporo in the first place. So, with that being said, it's finally time to make way for our next town of the game. So, with honestly no time left to do so, let's just get back to the camper and let's see how this ends. There's nothing more we can do now. We should wait at the hideout until Zenkichi reaches out. True there, buddy. True there indeed. But let's make our way back to the camper, and then, I guess, plan for whenever we leave for Sapporo, since we might not leave right away, you never know. But let's see. After some time, Zenkichi came to the hideouts. Okay, so what do you think, Zenkichi?
And that's about sums up Natsume's confession.
So once people friended him through Emma, they became his friends. It's just like what Alice said. Apparently so. In Natsume's smartphone worked the same as Alice's too. There wasn't anything off about the Emma app or the phone itself.
Strange. So we got nothing again.
Apparently so. Well, that doesn't work out for us. I didn't see that. Just like before, there were traces of someone snooping around from there. Oh, really? That's very weird. So two people with two different smartphones having traces of some kind of person watching over their activity? That's really weird. Huh. For real? It's the same as Alice? Did Natsume have a stalker too? What does it all mean? Yeah, it's the same as Alice. That's really strange. You're talking about how Alice's smartphone was being monitored by someone, right?
So the same occurred with Natsume's phone as well.
Apparently so. But why, though?
Well, any idea who it is?
Yeah, got any idea, Futaba? Sorry, got nothing. All I found were traces. Oh, same as the last one. We were only able to find out that they were inside Japan, and that's about it, based on what we learned last time. But it seems like we have no new information from there. Oof, that's not good. Hopefully it's nothing important, though. It probably is nothing important, let's be honest, but it could be. You never know. So Alice and Natsume were being watched by someone. Hey Zenkichi, did the police know about that? Well, maybe.
No, the only reason we know this guy exists is because Sakura sifted through Alice's smartphone.
Okay. Well, that leaves us with literally blanks, pretty much. So aside from the fact that they both used Emma, this mystery observer is the only thing linking Alice and Natsume together. If the police didn't know that, why would they assume these two cases are related? Yeah, why would they?
Well, these are some very peculiar cases, but mainly it boils down to the nature of the crimes and timing.
Fair enough, I guess. But timing, though? The timing?
All the change of heart incidents occurred at roughly the same time. That being within the last 3 months, didn't I tell you?
3 months? Wow, that's really short amount of time, actually. So every single monarch has had these powers for at least 3 months then, at the exact same time. That's really convenient and actually kind of scary. So how would they all get the same power at the same time, though? Because that's the only way that would even make any sense. 3 months ago is about when Emma was released. Oh, okay. Well, maybe that makes a lot more sense then, since Emma was the app that, well, they're using to actually, make these palaces slash prisons slash jails, whatever you want to end up calling them, but we still don't know if Emma's actually evil or not because of the fact that you never know, honestly, because it could be like the meta-nav where it just happens to have a function that can be manipulated into being actually really, really bad for everybody's sake. Thankfully, the meta-nav was something that we could control because it was something being sent out by Igor, which technically wasn't Igor in a way, but in a way it also was Igor because, we got to keep the meta-nav after the, events that occurred after everything, that the person that originally gave us the meta-nav turned on us and, everything went pretty much south from there, but honestly, other than that, the meta-nav was a lot more controlled, that's for sure. But the Emma app is definitely far more dangerous than the meta-nav ever could be, honestly. But who even knows what we will need to do with that, honestly, from here? Because it could be really bad if we let it, slide any further than it's done at the moment.
Well, Emma is being used to perpetrate the crimes, so that makes sense.
Could someone be exploiting it? The group behind it seems really shady. True, they do seem shady. But, yeah, let's go with that one. The group behind it seems really shady, honestly. But we don't know anything other than their name, which is Medice, since that's the people that made Emma. Other than that, nothing else.
Damn right it does. Company putting that thing out is suspicious. As hell. What are they called again? The Dams?
Nope, Medice, buddy.
Medice. Well, at least you got the mad part right.
Yep, at least you got that, bud.
For what it's worth, I'm investigating on the front as well. Still, we're talking about a major corporation operating on a global scale. Can't just walk in and start poking around without reason.
True.
You haven't found anything suspicious yet?
Not yet, no. At least nothing's come up from checking the individuals involved. If our mystery observer was connected to Medice, then we'd have grounds to conduct an investigation.
Okay. So if we can somehow, connect the stalker or whatever to Medice, then we'll actually have a case on them, and then we can get Zenkichi to actually, look into them, but if they're not connected, then there's no point in looking into Medice then. Well, we don't even know if Medice is even, a bad corporation anyways, so honestly, we can't really target them without any proof, honestly, at the same time. So, really can't do anything there. Plus, it's a giant corporation, there's probably thousands of people working for them, so it would probably be hard to find the target out of, thousands of different people, honestly, if there was someone inside Medice that was, actually doing some weird stuff, honestly.
Do you think there's someone pulling the strings in this case?
Maybe. I honestly don't know at this point, just because of everything that happened in the original game. To be honest, there was way too many different factors for it to, for us to, figure out, honestly, because it could be a person, could be a god, it could be anything, honestly, at this point. They could be making Emma turn into what it is. So, honestly, yeah, we got no clue on who could be the actual target that we need to be dealing with.
We don't know for sure yet. The incidents are similar, but they could just as easily be unrelated.
True.
Guess we'll have to see it for, if the other instances have any overlap as well. That's one of the basic rules of investigation. Find when the incidents do and don't have in common, and start narrowing things down.
Seems about right.
Now looking into the other incidents is our best bet at scoring lead.
Okay, so look into the other incidents and just try and figure out some similarities as much as we can. Seems simple enough.
This is true. We'll have to do what we can for the time being.
And if we look into the other jails and their monarchs, we might learn something new as well.
True.
Then, if we're all done here, I'm in Sapporo. See what I can find on our next target. We'll, rendezvous on the 8th. I'll contact you, the day of.
Okay, seems about right.
3 days. Should be an easy trip for, with the car.
No need to rush. Target's not even in Japan until then.
Oh yeah, you did say that before. So we literally don't need to be there yet until the day of, which is nice.
Oh, right. Wasn't there a festival happening around here soon? Sendai is famous for its Tanabana festivals. Lots of good food lined up too. Or so I hear.
Sounds like a fun little thing to do.
Yes, I did see decorations being put up here and there. Anyways, I'll see you in 3 days. Don't forget, okay?
Okay. Well, we'll see you later, Gramps. We'll see you very soon.
Oh, I guess he wants us to rest up while we can.
Gramps is actually a pretty considerate guy, huh?
Yeah, you say that, but I saw what we saw in third person. He's definitely using us. But, he seems decent enough, in person. But from third person, we know he's definitely got some ulterior motives, but still. Yeah, we definitely can't let her, guard down, but we've definitely dropped our guard considerably from what we had before. And it might not be the best thing because of the fact that, as we saw in third person, he's gonna use us to whatever degree he needs us to be used for. And then, who even knows what's gonna happen after, he gets what he wants. So, let's be careful just in case. And if he ends up being a good guy, then, oh. But we'll definitely need more proof on that before we can, fully trust Zenkichi, just because of what we saw in third person. But in character, we can still trust him. So I'll definitely play in character when we're around him, of course. But outside of, story-wise, we know he's definitely got some ulterior motives because of the fact that what we saw, and, well, not really ulterior motives, not evil motives, it's just police motives, is honestly what we saw. So, yeah, definitely need to be careful just in case, because we don't know what could happen if we run into another problem with the police, honestly. Because look at what happened with Akechi in the original story. We ran into quite a bit of problems because of that in the first place, so we haven't had any, good interactions with, the law enforcement in this game. In the other games, of course, we've had some decent, interactions with Persona 3 and 4, but in this game, they've been pretty much breathing down our necks the entire time.
Well, since we're here, should we put on a yukata and go to the festival?
That sounds pretty fun.
Yukata? I can't help but think of our disastrous fireworks festival last year, when we got rained on. That's why we're gonna do it right this time. Besides, we didn't have Futaba or Haru with us back then.
Well, technically we did. We saw Haru the same day of the fireworks festival, so in a way, technically, but in a way not at the same time. She was there though.
Come in. Going to a festival in a yukata sounds wonderful.
Well, let's do it. I can't wait. I'll wear one too. Do we even have one? I'll wear one too if I even have one. I highly doubt we have one because we didn't have one in the original story, but hey, maybe Joker bought one by this time, honestly. It would actually be kind of cool if he did.
Then we got a plan. Sophia, find a shop that sells yukata.
Oh, well that works.
I got 4 hits. Allow me to direct you.
Okay, cool. Well, that works. So, we're actually gonna get a yukata. That's actually pretty cool, because, honestly, we kind of felt out of place before, because everyone else was wearing one. Even Yusuke. Well, Ryuji didn't have one, and Joker didn't have one. So, we actually have one this time. We actually are in place this time. Yusuke actually got a whole new one. It's actually pretty cool.
Dude, check out all these booths. As one might expect from Sendai's Tanabata Festival, it's quite lively here.
Apparently the locals call it Tanabata-san, and it's said to have originated from back in Dante Masumune's time.
That's the dude from the statue, huh?
Yep, that's him.
He's not a dude. He's Lord Date Masamune, the one-eyed dragon of Oshu.
That sounds pretty cool of a title, honestly.
Jeez, what are you, his retainer or something?
Maybe. Maybe. You never know, honestly. I'm joking, but, actually, Goemon could have possibly been. I don't know too much history on Goemon. All I know is that he has connections to Arsene Lupin and some other stuff with that, but for the most part, I don't have full information on Goemon. That's actually a character I should probably look into more, because he seems pretty interesting, honestly, from some of the small, like trivia that you get in the original game when you do some of the school event stuff, when you're doing, like, just answering questions. You actually get small little, like, trivia answers about certain characters, like Carmen and Goemon, stuff like that. Like something, I think it was something to do with Goemon's brother or something like that, and they fought each other, and originally, I think the brother originally won, and then Goemon became a thief because of it, or something like that. It's been a while since I saw that trivia question, and it's all the way from Yusuke's chapter, I believe, is how far back in the game it was. But it was definitely pretty cool, though, that they do little trivia things like that for characters, just so you can kind of learn more about them, other than just their, like, you know, their biographies from the Persona wheel. So definitely pretty cool, though.
There's so many booths. It's hard to pick what to see first. What do you think, Spooks?
Yakisoba, let's try the shooting gallery, or I want to check out the masks. Well, I see the mask right now, they look pretty interesting. So, you know what? Yeah, let's go check out the masks. If they want to, that is. We wear a lot of them, so honestly, might as well check out some more.
Oh yes, perhaps it's all experience with them in the metaverse, but they always manage to catch my eye.
Telling me, I already bought one. Reminds me of when I was a kid. Actually, yeah, he is wearing one, but it kind of looks like Power Ranger with a chicken fur face. It's actually pretty funny looking, but I actually like it at the same time. Good one, Ryuji. I like it. I think it suits him, actually. Speaking of which, ain't those guys here yet? Yeah, I don't see them anywhere. Wonder where all the girls are.
It takes time for a lady to get ready. They're not unrefined apes like the rest of you.
What are you talking about, Morgana? You're not even wearing one, Yukata, so you can't say anything. You're the most unrefined here, bud. Who you calling an ape? You're the most unrefined one, you furball.
Well, this furball's got claws, you bonehead.
Well, they're about to get into a fight. Oh, they probably already did, but... yeah, honestly, I still don't get why Morgana and Ryuji are still button heads after all this, honestly. I thought they would finally, you know, make up after all this time, but nope, still very much aggressive against each other.
Oh, sorry for the wait.
It was all good.
Lady One, you look so absolutely gorgeous.
Thanks, Morgana.
Sorry, trying the time the Obi took quite some time.
Obi? Isn't that the belt thing that's on the Yukata? Well, if you look in the midsection where On is, the little light blue scion looking thing, I believe that might be the Obi, but I think it's something also could be something in the back as well, that we can't see from the front view. And I think it's like a little, there's even more ties in the back, near the neck area. But I could be wrong. Maybe it is the one in the middle, but it could be something else entirely. Who knows? I don't know enough about Yukatas. I've seen them in person, but I don't know that name specifically for what that is. It's fitting for the summer. It was worth the wait. Can I get a closer look? No, that's just creepy. It was worth the wait. It's pretty fitting for summer. That's the only normal answer there.
Right, this outfit was made to be worn during the summer, and it matches the festival atmosphere perfectly.
Absolutely picturesque. You brought us a much-needed air of refinement.
Yeah, according to someone, we're about as unrefined as it gets. Yeah, apparently Morgana thinks we're unrefined, but he's the only one not wearing a yukata, so... Sorry, buddy. I think you're the unrefined one, bud.
Wow, Ryuji, that looks really good on you. Even better than your school uniform.
I just noticed something. His is actually a little bit different because of the fact that it's actually got, like, stitches near the arms. Huh. That's actually pretty interesting. So, like, the sleeves have been cut off and then re-sewn on to have a more, like, punk-like look to it. Huh. That's actually pretty cool. You don't gotta try and make me feel better.
You made a good choice with the mask, though Yellow's got a good match for this season. I got the water balloons myself. You gotta get one when you go to a festival.
Water balloon? Oh, you mean yo-yo.
Yo-yo? Water balloon? Huh?
No, that isn't that called a water yo-yo.
Water yo-yo? Wait a second. I thought it was a yo-yo balloon. Yo-yo balloon? I got no clue what they're talking about at this point.
No, it's a water balloon.
Spooks? What do you call it? I don't think they should trust me on this answer. I'm gonna say, since Futaba's saying it's a water balloon, I'm just gonna go with the water balloon, because she's pretty smart. So, I'm gonna say it's probably a water balloon.
Yeah, I'm with. I mean, it's only a little bit, but there's still some water inside. It looks like everyone's having a good time. We should have a little fun ourselves. Why don't we check out the food stands and get something to eat? Sure. I was starting to get hungry since everything smells so good. Look, they've got all the staples: yakisoba, yakitori, taped ice. They've even got cognac skewers. Those are huge in Tohoku.
Only thing I know there, specifically, well, actually we know about the yakisoba, but the only thing that they actually, I've actually had on this list of things is the shaved ice. But that's something I think you can find anywhere, since it's literally just ice and, like, you know, some little bit of, like, syrup on top of it. But it's pretty good, though. As long as you find a good syrup for it, of course, but honestly, yeah, that's literally the only thing I've had on that entire list. I've never even had a regular skewer, honestly, in general, but honestly, they all sound pretty good, though, from what I can tell. What are we waiting for? Charge. Okay, here we go. Oh, never mind. There they go, I guess.
Come on, we should get going too. I'm starving.
Hell yeah. Let's start from one end and get, one of everything. It feels as if we're forgetting the spirit of Tanabata, though I have no objections.
I'm gonna see more at the festival too. Show me how to get the goldfish scoops.
Okay, I can do that one. We can go get some goldfish. I had fun with everyone at the festival. Well, it seems like more like, the guys in Sophia, pretty much, but okay, technically yes. That was so good.
Cognac skewers, no maki, yakisoba, and soon the cider. We basically ate our research and died.
Definitely probably true there.
And it was amazing. Gotta hand it to the old man Masamune. He is one cool dude.
He bored you. Did I do it right, Yusuke?
Am I that predictable?
Yep. But that's why we love you, you big weirdo. But honestly, you probably should call him Lord, because that was what he was, so calling him dude is kind of, in a way you could see it as disrespectful, but honestly, you could just say dude in general, honestly. But he sounds pretty cool from what we can see, and honestly his statue's awesome. I'm just gonna say that just in general. Just a warlord on a big, huge warhorse in general is like one of the coolest things in my opinion. So definitely a pretty good introduction to him for me, just to see him like that in general. And then Masamune is a pretty cool name in general as well. But yeah, his festival seems pretty good from what we can see.
Catching goldfish seems difficult. Is there some sort of secret to catching one? Try to stay calm, then strike without hesitation. And the trick is to catch them once you've read their movements.
Jeez. Well, probably true. Makoto is extremely smart, so I think she might be right there.
Wow, that's impressive, Mako-chan. I see. We'll get it next time, Spooks.
Oh, apparently Joker didn't catch his goldfish.
Spooks, you're getting a call from Zenkichi.
Why is he calling early? He said he wasn't going to call until the 7th, but okay, what's going on, Zenkichi? Unless it's 12 o'clock at night, it could be, honestly. So it could be the 7th already. But, let's see here. What's going on with Zenkichi?
Yeah, you guys having fun?
No worries here. We are, or how about you? Yeah, how about you, buddy? We were having some fun.
Just working. Moderately anyways. Listen, I wanted to ask you guys a favor. I've already, investigated Sapporo, but before you leave Sendai, I'd like you to stop by Toho University.
Toho University? Why there?
Tomorrow there's gonna be a session at the Mount Oba campus.
Session? So they're gonna jam? Session? Yeah, what do you mean by session?
The CEO of Medice is holding a lecture there.
Oh, that's definitely a name we should definitely check into, since that is the owner of the Emma app, or the producer of it. So we definitely should look into that, that's for sure.
I'm still looking into them, at the moment, but the more info we have, the better.
True, very true. I would like to look into them anyways in general, just because of their connection to Emma in the first place, since they didn't make it. So we probably should look into them for sure at any points.
I'd like you to attend the lecture in my place.
Alright. What in it is for us? Sure. Yeah, alright. We can check it out.
I'm glad you get it. And just so we're clear, don't draw any unnecessary attention to yourselves. Just go and see if the CEO says anything strange, okay?
Okay, of course. What else can you tell us, or do you have the name? Yeah, do you have a name for us to look into?
His name is Akira Konoe, and he looks like a capable CEO. I'll give him that. Anyways, I'm going to be counting on you kids. And again, try not to get carried away, alright?
Okay, of course. Okay, Konoe. Okay, well, we got a name, so we'll definitely look into Konoe when we get the chance, if we see him, that is.
So what did he want?
I told everyone about Zenkichi's call.
Let me get this straight. This guy's running the company that made Emma.
This might be a good opportunity to learn something new.
I suppose we'll find out at the lecture tomorrow morning.
This week's time's over. Time to get back to work.
Yep, back to work indeed. But apparently we're gonna go to Toho University, and hopefully we end up seeing this Konoe guy, because it would definitely help us in our looking into this. University of Toho Lecture Hall. Oh, there he is, Konoe. Perfect, good thing he's here. So this is the CEO of Medice then. Huh, okay.
As all you know, life is, just an ongoing series of daily decisions. What's for breakfast? What should I wear today? Every day begins with those insignificant little dilemmas. But then there comes a time to decide your field of study, place of employment, who you're going to marry. It's these choices that matter. Yes, people are always looking for the best choice, or the correct answer. Medice seeks to provide it for everyone through the power of AI. Emma is a state-of-the-art AI designed to integrate itself into our everyday lives. Gathering and analyzing extraordinary amounts of data, with perfect precision, Emma can help everyone make the best choices.
Okay. So nothing, out of the ordinary with that.
Capable CEO. Seems pretty spot on.
Yeah, he seems pretty good at being a CEO.
While he's so composed, he's practically overflowing with confidence. Look how clearly he states his company's outlook and principles. He's got everyone's attention.
Oh, you're right.
He's not saying anything particularly suspicious, though.
Yeah, he's definitely knows what he's talking about. So, weird.
Thanks, Emma. Medice's box have shot way up. You can get through one of Japan's biggest enterprises right now. That said, I feel like the company with this much going on for it wouldn't have much to gain from changing people's hearts.
True. That is true. So, Medice might not even be involved with the fact that Emma has this capability. It could just be the fact that just Emma ended up getting some weird, broken code or something, and ended up just opening up the metaverse on accident. Huh. Well, that definitely is a possibility, but we don't know if that's actually the case or not, or vice versa, or maybe it's not even Emma that just opens it, just something took hold of Emma or something weird like that. There's definitely a lot of things that can go into that being the case, but nothing, grasping that's going to give us a surefire proof of what happened there and why Emma has that capability until, well, definitely we'll more than likely end up finding a reason, but for the time being, I don't think we're going to find it anytime soon. Let's be honest here.
Perhaps, but that doesn't change the fact that Emma is still a key factor in the jails. It is through Emma that people we all allowed access.
Right. Radice is connected to all of this one way or another. But it directly, directly or indirectly.
True.
Hey Spooks, do you think there is a real culprit behind all this? Like some kind of mastermind?
There definitely could be, but there's no proof on there being one either. I do. I'm not sure. What do you think? I'm not really sure, to be honest. That's definitely a good answer.
I think there is. Even if we keep the monarchs change their hearts and free everyone's desires, the jails don't disappear. There's gotta be something keeping them here.
True.
So you're saying the real culprit is the one doing that? I don't know. But do you remember how even the monarchs themselves didn't know much about Emma?
True. That would kind of prove that there is somebody controlling everything. So, maybe you're right, Morgana. Definitely could be possibly right with that answer, honestly.
That's right. Atlus and Natsume said the same thing in their testimonies.
And if that's the case, then the monarchs might not even be the ones manipulating Emma.
True, very true.
Which means it could be someone in Radice.
Well, maybe. We don't have any proof on that either.
Or our mystery observer.
True, we don't know much about the mystery observer either. And we don't know if it's, stalkers or whatever. Which it could be two separate stalkers, who even knows. But it's definitely interesting, though, that both of them had somebody watching in on their phones, though.
Or a headhunter down there.
He seems like a nice dude.
Or perhaps someone completely different.
True. Could definitely be someone completely different as well. Just looking at the SIU director in the original Persona game, for 5. Honestly, the reason why we were never given a name for him, apparently the Phantom Thieves never even knew he existed. So that's the reason why they never gave out his name, and that was the whole reason for it, which is actually pretty interesting. But, yeah, that was the reason why he didn't get a name, and he was a major factor in a lot of the things that happened throughout the game, until he wasn't a part of the story anymore, but he was in the story for quite a long time. So, yeah, it could definitely be someone inside the shadows as well, that could be doing something as well on top of that we don't have, currently as one of our suspects that we're currently looking into at the moment. So, yeah, definitely lots of angles to go from here, that's for sure.
Yeah, well, we just gotta stick it to what Gramps was telling us, right? All we gotta do is keep solving cases and collect more info. As long as Phantom Thieves of Hearts do what they do best, we'll set shit straight, right?
True.
Wow, Ryuji, that was pretty, insightful. I'm pretty surprised. He's right. In that sense, attending this lecture is a valuable use of our time. Let's make sure that we pay attention all the way to the end.
Yeah, definitely should, because you never know, he might say, apparently it wasn't anything important, so, oof. Well, looks like we didn't really learn much after that, since it skimmed right through it, apparently.
Yeah, how long was I out? So, what'd the dude say?
Yeah, what did he say?
Can I smack you? Well, he didn't exactly say anything out of the ordinary. Then again, I wouldn't expect him to trip up that easily.
Yeah, if he is a CEO, I don't think he would trip up easily if he was some kind of mastermind. So, that wouldn't make sense.
Well, I'm starving, so maybe we should just head back. That guy was talking for freaking ever.
Hey guys, the stuff you said earlier, was all of that true?
Huh, that lady again, from the beef tongue place. She found us again. Huh? Hello. Nice to see you again, Ichinoshi.
Are you really the Phantom Thieves of Hearts?
What?
What? You're the woman from the Beef Tongue restaurant. Ichinoshi-san, right? You heard all of that? Well, the thing is, I'm really good at picking up the cat meows. Honestly, I found that way more interesting than Kanoe's lecture. Mona? Me? But you guys are the ones who she overheard.
Hell, what are we gonna do now?
Better play in a sense. We should run or time to come clean. Well, she already figured us out, so time to come clean, I guess. There's no way to get out of this one.
Well, stop. Stop, it's alright.
Oh, okay.
This place will be closing up soon. Let's talk more outside.
Okay. She found us out pretty quick, honestly. And that's not something normally that happens very often. Usually we go through a whole social link before somebody figures out. And we barely even met this lady and she's already figured out that we're the Phantom Thieves. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I don't know, honestly. Just because of the fact that she talks out loud quite a bit, so hopefully she don't spill her beans at any point. Because, we're definitely going to be running into her more and more throughout this story, let's be honest. She has a model, she has a character portrait, she's definitely going to be around quite often, let's be honest here. No way around that one.
Wow, to think you guys are the famous Phantom Thieves.
You've got the wrong guys, we were just pretending, I think you misheard us. I think you might have misheard us. Yeah, sorry lady.
Come on now, don't try to hide it. When you guys mentioned Alice and Natsume, I imagined you were referring to Alice Haragi and Ango Natsume from the press conferences, yes. Is it safe to assume those were your doing? Oh, and what was that about Emma giving people access to jails? Is that related to everyone's hearts getting changed?
Maybe. But you need to keep it down, lady. There's a lot of people behind you.
She heard everything.
Yep, she did.
Can we ask you what you're doing here, Ichinoshi-san?
Well, didn't she say, yeah, she said something about her being a teacher at the university. So, yeah, that would definitely make sense why we ran into her there. I completely forgot she said that when we first met her. So, yeah, I guess it makes sense we ran into her.
I told you the Beef Tongue place, didn't I? I'm a researcher at the university. That's right. I'm also the one who designed the base for Emma.
Oh, really?
You made the base? I didn't tell you. I specialize in research and development of artificial intelligence.
That's pretty cool.
We definitely didn't hear about that. Around the time I finished developing Emma, Medice came to me with an offer to buy it. I was actually pretty tight on money at the time, so I went ahead and sold it.
Huh, really? So, she probably made quite a bit of money from that, honestly. Because artificial intelligence is, I think would be pretty expensive, honestly, to sell, like, you know, a base for one. And then they just have to build upon it from there. So, she probably made a killing on that, honestly. Is this lady for real? Apparently so.
By the way, that's why Medice is participating in the lecture today. Well, to be more accurate, the university asked me to reach out to them. I certainly didn't expect the CEO himself to show up, though. I only got invited because of my little connection with the company. Anyhow, yeah, that's how I ended up being there to overhear everything.
So, well, that definitely is pretty cool.
So you're Emma's creator and Medice is simply the one running it.
Apparently so. Huh, okay.
Well, they're definitely the ones running it, but I can't say for sure if that's, all they've been doing.
Well, true.
I just designed the base. Who knows what Medice did once I sold it to them?
I guess it's pretty true. Huh, yeah, who even knows what Medice probably did to it, even if they did anything. We don't have any proof on them actually being, culprits or anything like that, so we can't really jump the gun on anything.
So, you know all about Emma, right? Naturally, it's like my baby, and at the risk of tooting my own horn, it's a really good baby.
Okay. It seems like it's a pretty helpful app, so that one makes sense.
Well, never, would have expected this turn of events.
Yeah, same. Definitely same on that one.
Do you think she's telling the truth about designing Emma?
She probably did, honestly. There's no reason for it to not to be the case. And plus, a CEO randomly showing up at a random university doesn't really happen like that, so she probably definitely did make the Emma base. There's definitely no way around that. Because the CEO would not have just randomly showed up at the university if there was not a real reason, like her actually being the creator of the base of the Emma. So, yeah, I think she definitely has connections. There's no way around that one.
I do think it's impressive that the CEO of Medea's came to personally give a lecture. If she's the one who made it happen, then that means she's got a lot of influence.
I guess, yeah, that would be the case.
This is true, and let's not forget the university asked her to attend the lecture.
What should we do? Should we, she could probably tell us a lot about Emma.
True.
Not to mention, she knows who we are now.
Well, that's also true.
What do you think, Spooks?
Let's tell her the truth, let's ask her for help, let's play dumb and run for it. That's a funny answer. But, let's ask her for help. Yeah, might as well, might help. We could strike a deal and maybe we can get something out of it. And then vice versa for her. So, yeah, we could definitely try.
I guess it's too late to cover this up.
Yep, pretty much too late. She already found us out. And she's listening to us right now as we speak. Because she's not that far away, so she can obviously hear us.
Then we may as well go all in and find out what we can. Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Well, true, yeah. Nothing ventured, nothing gained indeed. Because if you never ask, you will never find out, right? So, might as well ask her for help, and she might give it to us.
It's settled then. We'll tell her everything.
Okay, let's see what she says about it. Hopefully she helps us. Because it would definitely be helpful to have somebody that can, look into Medea's for us. That's pretty much, right here, and probably pretty easy to get a hold of. Since, if she knows about us, she might actually keep in touch.
Is that all true?
Right. It's kind of hard to believe, huh?
He would invite me to story like we did with Zenkichi. Wow, it really does exist. I mean, how else could you explain all of this? So Emma functions as the entry point here. Huh. Now, no, that's it. If I consider the possibilities.
Well, yeah.
She believed all that.
Yep, seems like she did. Huh. Well, I guess she's pretty happy about it, at least.
You have no idea how fascinating this is. What an incredible development.
Oh well, at least we don't go through that trouble of convincing her. It's definitely nice. Definitely true there too. We don't have to go as far as we did with Zenkichi and literally throw her into a prison and see how she reacts to it and break her brain. Which, well, maybe she wouldn't have freaked out as much as Zenkichi did, because Zenkichi thought he was on something. He saw it. So, I think she would probably, kind of react like how she just did with, the fact that she thought it was fascinating. So, yeah, she probably wouldn't have, had a freak out at all. Probably happy freak out more than anything.
Ichinose-san, do you have any idea why Emma is serving as an entry point in the jails? No, couldn't tell ya. I'm surprised this other world even exists. There's no way I could even have thought of a way to get in, if I didn't even know it existed to begin with.
Oh yeah, true. So if Medea's is the culprit, or someone in Medea's, of course, because it's not going to be the whole company, let's be honest. Because we wouldn't be able to target the whole company. So it's definitely, if there is somebody in Medea's that is doing everything that made the fact that everything could be, or, all the jails and prisons are affecting everything like they are, that would mean that they would have to know about the cognitive world. So, that's definitely something to consider. That's definitely something we really need to consider.
Oh, yeah, I figured. Wait, so that means I function with any later? A world where people's desires are stolen and their hearts are changed. So many questions. Oh wait, maybe I should be heartbroken here. My baby is getting used for evil, after all. Well, true. Well, let's help each other out. We like your cooperation, think you can help. Let's help each other out, yeah. Vice versa, we give you help and you can, help us out. That would definitely be a nice deal. Oh, I like the sound of that. Super Phantom Thief. I'd be glad to help however I can. And I can't say I don't feel kind of responsible for all of this. More than anything, though, I think I'd die of curiosity if I didn't get involved. So what do you need me to look into? Say the word and I'm on it.
Tell us about Emma, tell us about Medivh, what happened after you sold it. Tell us about Emma, since you know about it, so let's see what you know about it.
Right. Well, for starters, we'd like to find out whatever you can about Emma's current state. Maybe try and figure out how it's different from the beast you created.
That would definitely help.
I see. Basically, you'd like to know the secret behind the new version of Emma. And if someone's responsible, you'd want to know who.
Yep, that would definitely help.
Okay, we found some of those mystery junk parts out there, didn't we?
Mystery junk parts? What are you talking about? I don't remember that.
Maybe if you take a look at them, we'll learn more about the world.
Well, maybe.
So you're gonna give me a bunch of neat stuff to analyze. Yes, that's excellent. Just wonderful, in fact. I'll even buy them from you as research materials.
Apparently we've been picking up junk around the place. I thought that was the treasures that we were picking up. Apparently we've been picking up random stuff as well.
Well, if this is going to be the deal, then we'll need to provide something as well. Nonsense. It's fine just the way as it is. My inner researcher is just squealing with delight. So what do we say, we seal the deal?
Well, it's a deal then. Here's to working together. We'll be counting on you. Well, here's to working together. It's a deal then. Yeah, it's a deal indeed. So I guess now we have a new social link in a way. Even though social links aren't in the game, but definitely, this would definitely be another arcana for us to seal the deal with.
Okay, looking forward to it.
Okay, cool. With that, we get pack rats. Junk parts are now more easily gained. Okay, well, we'll definitely take it. We don't know what junk does yet, but we'll definitely take it. So we could sell it to her and maybe she'll do something with it. You never know.
Oh yeah, you specialize in AI. Maybe we should ask about Sophia.
Sophie?
Yeah, what do you think about her?
I am Sophia, humanity's companion. Is there to make me see no see? This is Sophia. It's nice to meet you too.
Who flipped the switch on her?
No, it's just that I've got so much on my mind right now. I guess even I'm a little confused.
Well, makes sense.
Sophia's an AI. We met in the metaverse. Is there anything you can tell us about her? No, can't say I know anything about her. Think you could send me her code later, though?
Sure. Yeah, if we're making a deal, we can definitely send you the code, since it's a fair trade.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah, here you go.
Here. I'll give you my contact information.
Oh, that will also come in handy. We'll take that. If we ever need you, we'll definitely call you. So, I hope our deal goes both ways, honestly. And hopefully we can help each other out as much as we can. And hopefully we'll see you soon.
Well then, I'm excited to see how this all develops. See you around soon.
Okay, see you later. Oh, there she goes. Goodbye, Ichinoshi. Maybe we'll see you again sometime soon. But probably not for a little bit, honestly. since she does work here, so we might not see her, like, readily, every single chapter or whatever. But we'll definitely keep in touch with her, since now she's going to be a thing we can, somebody we can talk to and give things for the junk thing. We'll definitely check into that. I forgot what that is, honestly. I think it's just money gaining, but I could be wrong. I honestly could be definitely wrong on that. Could be much more in-depth than I think it is. Well, there she goes. Yep, there she goes indeed.
Would have been nice if she'd known something about Sophia. I'm okay, as long as I can stay useful to you guys.
Well, you're always useful, Sophia, so you're all good.
Guess that takes care of that.
Oh, right. I totally forgot about, after all that's happened. But we're in support next, right?
Yep, only one day too left until we need to be there.
Yeah, we should get going to Zenkichi's waiting for us in, Hokkaido.
Hokkaido? Huh, okay.
Hell yeah. Hokkaido, here we come.
Hokkaido, you say? Okay.
Next stop, Hokkaido. Time to say goodbye to Sendai. Anything you, didn't tick off, your list? Yeah, we're still here. This is your last chance. Well, let's hit the RV, once you're good and ready.
Okay. Going to new cities. Once you choose to go to the next city, you will be unable to return to the city you are currently in. Make sure to buy limited items and take care of business that can only be done in the city. Unlike the cities in the real world, you can revisit the past jails at any time. However, be aware that requests obtained from conversing with your friends in past cities will no longer be available to accept or complete. Okay, so yeah, definitely want to make sure we complete everything before we go into the next area.
Hello. Can I borrow you? There's something I want to do before we go. I shall meet you at the entrance of Morgana Park Shrine.
Okay, of course. Well, let's see here. I see her over here, so let's go see how she's doing. Hey, Futaba, what's going on?
There you are, Spooks. I want to get a picture in this cutout board before we head out. This is a great photo op, so it'd be real waste, not to. I've gone ahead and called Inari over too, so you should join in.
Sure. That sounds like fun.
Okay, thanks. Then let's start making some memories.
Okay, yeah, it sounds like some fun. So what are we gonna do here? Take some pictures? I wonder who's gonna go in first.
Okay. Without further ado, it's time to play who looks more like Dante Masamune. In the blue corner, we have Naru.
I don't quite follow, but I'll do my best.
I think he probably would look the most like Dante Masamune, just because of the fact that he's literally a katana wielder in the metaverse. But we could be wrong. Maybe Joker is.
How is this?
Well, this is crazy. Really look like him.
I guess so. Well, I can't see his face from the statue from earlier, but I think, he could be, honestly. He could definitely look like him.
Looking good, Yusuke. It's like he's wearing armor. How interesting.
Very artistic. Make a funny face. What's up, Masamune? Very artistic. That's something you would probably like.
Is it? I can't tell from where I'm standing.
There's still something missing.
Well, the other face. We gotta fill up the other hole. It is a double cutout, honestly. So, we need two people.
Oh, I know. Spooks again the other one.
Sure. I don't think I'm gonna look that good in it, but it looks kind of funny with Morgana's head poking out.
Here comes the princess. Cute couple.
Spooks, is it just me, or are we being exploited for her entertainment?
Don't worry about it. It's all part of the road trip. We're an item now. Yep, we're an item now, Yusuke. Hope you enjoy it.
Well, if you say so.
He didn't. Well, at least he didn't, reject it. So that's actually pretty nice to know that he doesn't mind it, at least. Well, we're an item now, Yusuke. Hope you enjoy it.
Yeah, it looks great, but maybe we could get a little more into the role.
Like this.
I don't know if it's anything different.
Nope, not even close. Look, Inari, you're Lord Date Masamune. As a ruler of Tohoku region, everyone's going mad respect your way. You gotta own it.
I see. Then perhaps like this.
Oh, his face was changing. I didn't notice that. Okay. Yeah, that looks more like him.
You think you can respect to people like that?
Then how about this? Oh, that was a pretty cool face that he just made.
Definitely, I think that's gonna be the one he needs.
Sorry, you actually kind of freaked me out.
Well, it was pretty cool in my opinion. Everyone had a fun at the photo stand-in. I wonder if she got the picture. That would actually be a pretty cool picture to get if she got that at the right time. Well, let's see what's if she has anything else.
This is Koen Ichinoshi seems like a pretty big name in the AI field. So he's a computer expert who can apparently blow off the whole world around here during a riot. The verdict of an X on him. Sounds like he might not be the most social butterfly in the garden.
So she's kind of like you, but an adult. Huh, interesting.
Well, don't worry. She's got a whole bunch of new friends now, with plenty of experience, breaking through to people.
True.
Hey, don't tell the power of social anxiety short. Although I will say, a fellow geeky teacher than anyone else for me to talk to. She's gonna do the Phantom Thieves of World of Good. So we should just let her do her thing for now while we get to Hokkaido.
True. But I wonder, do we have access to, dealing with the trash stuff? Doesn't look like it, not for now at least. But we definitely should look into it later. But let's see how everyone else is doing, then we'll head to Makoto last, and then we'll end off today's episode. So, what's going on with you, Ryuji?
Yo, I'm thinking of hitting up a ramen joint before we roll out. Apparently Sendai's all over the spicy miso ramen. Can you believe I never heard of it? That way before the trip. You should grab one last bowl for yourself, if you think you'll miss it.
Okay. Let's see here. Is it here? Nope, not there. But, where would I even buy that? He said something about buying it, but I don't see an actual... Oh, wait a minute. I actually didn't expect an actual dialogue here.
So the Phantom Thieves say to people to Sentai, but I don't think that will be recorded in the region's data. But it's in our memories, right? That's all that matters. Yes, I recorded it. I feel that I've learned something new.
I did not expect there to be a big thing from that. Let's see here. I don't think this is where... I think that would be this one, isn't it? So, no, it isn't. Yeah, where is the ramen shop he's talking about? I don't think we can actually go there, but definitely I don't see it anywhere from where I can see right now, but it's probably not that important. I'll definitely go and check in between episodes after we end this episode off, because we'll stay inside Sendai and then we'll go there to Sapporo in the next one, or Hokkaido apparently, based on how we're calling it Hokkaido now, because it was called Sapporo when we first originally got told we were going there, but it's probably the region name and then the city name, so it's probably Sapporo Hokkaido or something like that. But hey, Yusuke.
Look, Spooks.
It's a Tanabata decoration.
It may be a strong, standard tourist souvenir, but I feel it still has a certain elegant charm.
Oh, it's the thing we did with in Persona 4 with the little tree with the with little tickets that you pull off. Oh, that's what that is. Where you make a wish for it, and then your wish comes true if you get good luck with it. Huh? Interesting.
Apparently, these festival decorations are not totally for display individuals. They write down their own wishes and tie them to the pages.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Huh. Which we ended up doing to have a fun summer with our sister. Definitely pretty cool. Or not, well, technically, yeah, but more like, technically she's not our sister, but she's was our niece. So, definitely, yeah, I was getting confused for a second, but yeah, niece. But, yeah, definitely pretty cool, though, that we're seeing this again, because it's something I remember because of us doing that. Because we did a wish, and then we wished for to have a fun summer. with Nanako. So that's actually pretty cool to see that again.
Coming pieces include happiness, success of family, and loved ones.
I see. Let's say we display this one in the RV, Spooks. Considering how wishes and desires are the one and the same, it would make a rather fitting souvenir for our trip.
True. Tanabata decoration collected. Ooh, I'll take it. Anything else from you?
Money, power, fame. These are what warp a person's true desires. That is what makes staying true to one's heart so important.
Well, true. Definitely true. Definitely important to know what's truly going on in your heart. But what about you, Haru?
I had a great time at the festival yesterday. In fact, I haven't had that much fun in a good long while. And all of the food was great. I noticed everyone gorging themselves more than usual. Was the food especially delicious? It was good. But I think it was the lively atmosphere that made it so easy to get a little wild. The dazzling lights, the colorful decorations, the roar of the drums, and the crowd. My head buzzing from all the laughing. All of these things came together to make me once-in-a-lifetime moments. Got it. Fun things make special memories.
That's definitely true. Fun things definitely do make special memories, that's for sure. But with that being said, only one more place to go. Back to Mount Oba Park. Let's go see how Makoto is doing, and then we'll end off today's episode. So, let's see what's going on.
Next up, it's Hokkaido. Make sure you've taken care of your last-minute shopping and sightseeing. If you'd like, you could even train for events in the jail. A little workout before a long car ride can do wonders.
And since they said we can go to a jail, that means we can go in the camper for free.
Alright, let's gather the hideouts.
Okay, let's get inside the camper, and let's get any dialogue that might be in here, which there isn't any. So, cool. That makes it easier, because then I can do any training I need, get any extra money, fuse any personas I might want to have for the future episodes and everything like that. So, and we actually have our little Tanabata right next to Yusuke as well. So there's our first little freebie for our, to make our, hideout in general just more complete. Just like our room in the original game. So that's actually pretty cool. But I'll definitely take it. We'll definitely add more decorations the more we can get. And maybe we can have the whole place decorated. That'd be pretty cool to get everything. But with that being said, thank y'all for watching today's episode. Have a wonderful rest of your day. In the next episode, we will be heading into Hokkaido, also, I would believe, also known as Sapporo, and dealing with our actual, technically it was supposed to be our second targets, but our third target of our game, and hopefully we'll find them pretty soon. Since if there is indeed a monarch there, based on Zenkichi's, based on the police's and Zenkichi's, just in general investigation on what's going on there, it seems like there definitely is going to be a monarch there, and whoever the monarch ends up being, we definitely do need to be dealing with them very, very quickly, because the longer these palaces stay up, and the longer these monarchs are taking control of the people there, who even knows what kind of, unfixable, things can happen, honestly, from, complete devastation of certain areas and towns just because of a monarch's rulers, just sheer, control that they can do with the mind control that comes with the Emma app's, friend thing, and being able to take people's desires and then force people's to, just completely take over a single area is definitely pretty dangerous, and who knows what would happen if, a palace were to get the size, or a prison were to be able to become the size of the entire world, or even just in the whole of Japan in general. Who even knows what would happen there? Because we don't know if that's even possible, but due to the fact that the prisons are as big as they are, and they can cover the whole cities, definitely is not a good thing to keep them around, that's for sure. But we haven't been able to actually delete any of them from the world at all, so who even knows if they're even, deletable at all. But with that being said, thank y'all for watching today's episode. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Keep being spooky, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out. Hey boys and girls, thank you all for watching today's episode. If you liked what you saw today, please leave a like and maybe even subscribe. And hit the bell notification down below. If you guys have any kind of suggestions for games, please put that in the comments down below as well. Thank you all for watching today's episode, and keep being spooky. Peace out, guys.